lost on Pasta Path. So there we were, the whole family crammed into our trusty minivan, ready to embark on what was supposed to be a relaxing weekend road trip. Dad had insisted on leaving the GPS at home, claiming that he wanted to do things old school, which in his mind meant using a paper map. We all rolled our eyes but figured, why not let him have his fun? Besides, it was only a 3-hour drive to our cabin in the mountains, and what could possibly go wrong? Mom packed enough snacks to feed an army, and my siblings were already arguing over which playlist to put on, so we set off with high spirits. About an hour into the journey, things started to get a bit strange. Take the next left onto Via Lasagna, Dad announced confidently, squinting at the map in his hand. My brother snickered, but no one thought much of it. After all, Dad had his quirks. But as we continued, his directions grew increasingly bizarre. "Merge onto Spaghetti Junction," he said, his tone unwavering. We started seeing signs for towns that sounded suspiciously like Italian dishes. The roads grew narrower, the scenery more surreal, and yet Dad remained unfazed, convinced we were on the right path. Finally, after being told to bear right onto Ravioli Road and greeted by the sight of a giant fork sculpture by the roadside, Mom decided to investigate. She reached over and snatched the map from Dad's hands. We all held our breath as she examined it, only to burst into laughter seconds later. It turns out, Dad had been navigating us using an old menu from Giuseppe's Trattoria, a local Italian restaurant we visited last month. The map's colorful illustrations of lasagna and spaghetti were what had caught his attention, and in his defense, the menu was rather detailed. We eventually found our way back to the main road after a few wrong turns and a lot of laughter. As we settled back into our seats and headed in the right direction, Dad sheepishly admitted, "Well, at least I didn't order us a detour." The whole van erupted in laughter, and even though we took a bit of a longer route, it was a family road trip we wouldn't soon forget.